everyone, I'm back doing part 2 of like vlogging and building Legos. I'm doing this guy. I guess in the first video I didn't properly like read it. It's an Imperial TIE fighter, and then it's got Imperial Han Solo, and it's from the new movie. So I'm building this guy and just chitty chatting or whatever. This time I have some chocolate. I hope you don't mind if I'm like nibbling on a snack. So last time I was talking about we went to DC and stuff. I don't know. This time I guess I'd like to talk more about like how living in Georgia has been compared to Arizona, because they are pretty different. I don't know. So I was born and raised in Arizona. I moved here when I was 19. So I spent 19 years in, wait, was I 19? Or was I 20? Yeah, I was 19, sorry. So I was 19. So I spent, you know, most of my life in Arizona. I've only been living here for 4 years. Yeah, so I feel like I put this together wrong. Okay, I figured it out. I had this piece on like totally wrong. Now it's like, I think that's a little cockpit. That's cute. Okay, what was I saying? Oh, Arizona compared to Georgia. So yeah, Georgia, I don't know, where do I start, you know? First of all, we've lived in like a really tiny town here. It's like, at least, I don't know, not like population of 100 tiny. There's like a couple thousand people, I think, but definitely way smaller. So I'm from Mesa, Arizona, and it's a suburb of Phoenix, the capital. So it's, I don't know, to me it's pretty big. Like, so anyways, Arizona, I feel, it's Mesa anyway, it's like you can exist, how do I put it? It's like people don't recognize you out and about from somewhere else. Because a problem that I've had here, so I work, you know, I'm in college. I don't have like a career yet or anything, so I work at Subway. And like a weird thing that I've had here is like outside of Subway, I've had like regular customers like recognize me and talk to me, which is kind of weird because it's like, I don't know, Petra's trying to squeak her toy and be loud. Anyways, so I've had people like recognize me as like, oh, you're that girl that works at Subway, and it's like, yeah, I'm just trying to live my life. Like, could we not do this? Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't like that I've had people, whatever, because there was one time where I was getting, there's like a cute little town square, because this is, I guess it's a tourist town. There was one time I was at this place in the square, at this bakery getting some cookies kind of recently, and as I was leaving, this guy in front of me like held the door open for me, and then he was like, he kind of like looked at me and he was like, hey, don't you like work at one of the restaurants around here? And I was like, like, yeah, I work at Subway. And then he was like, yeah, I know you. And it's like, but you don't though. You don't know me. Can I just, I don't know, buy my cookies in peace? Do you know what I mean? So stuff like that kind of happens, where in my hometown, like, God, that would never happen. It's too big. Like, you could Google, I guess, maybe I'll put it on the screen, the population of Dahlonega versus the population of Mesa. I don't know if the population of Mesa is over 1 million, but it's certainly like a couple 100,000 compared to here is, I think Dahlonega, so it's a college town. I have been going to college here in town at the University of North Georgia, but then so when the college kids are in town, you know, for the semester, I think, oh, this is cute, look, I popped the window on, and then, oh, this is so much fun. This is a fun little project, how cute. Anyways, sorry, I'm really excited about this. Yeah, can I just like aside and say I'm having a lot of fun building this? It's so cute. Okay, so anywho, the population in Dahlonega while the college kids are in town, because it's a pretty big university, the population while students are living in town definitely goes up to like almost 20,000. But then when everyone leaves like for the summer, it definitely goes down to, you know, like 10,000. So I mean, half the population is the college kids while they're here. So right now it's summer, so no one's here, so town is quieter, which is like, it's cool, because I have to live here. I don't know, like Walmart is less busy, because that's the other thing. The only grocery store here is a Walmart. There's also like a Fresh and Low, but I don't know, I just haven't shopped there because I don't know what it is and it seems kind of weird. So yeah, it's like there's only a Walmart here. There's, you know, to do literally anything you have to drive like at least half an hour, you know? Like for example, whenever we go to the movies, it is not in this town, it's in the next town over, which is like a 30-minute drive. And that's why we don't go to the movies very much, because it's like, I don't know, who wants to drive that far every time you want to go to the movies? And it's funny because thinking back to being in Arizona, I felt like the movie theater in Mesa was far, but it's really not. Like from roughly where we lived, is this right? From roughly where where Garrett's parents live and where my dad lives to the theater is like 10 minutes, because there's like freeways, you know, it's a city. So all right, we got a cute little top. It's so cute. So you can like open it all up, and that's so much fun. I totally forgot that moving parts were a thing with Lego, because I only had like the big chunky Legos as a kid. They didn't do anything cool like that. We're almost done with bag 2 of stuff. Tetra. She's playing back there. Anyways, so yeah, I don't know. Oh, are we moving on to bag 3? Okay, so here we are, bags 1 and 2 done. It looks really cute, honestly. You can only fit one guy in the cockpit, even though this comes with like 4 guys. It comes with Han Solo, and then, oh, over the break, okay, Tobias Beckett is played by Woody Harrelson. I still don't know who plays Han Solo, but I really like Woody Harrelson. Anyways, oh yeah, there's 2 bags, 3 bags, and then we have, did you hear that? Tetra like dropped her ball on top of the Lego box. She's trying real hard. Why don't you go play with Garrett? This is water, by the way. Stay hydrated. Okay, anyways, on to bag both the bag 3 ones. It looks like the first part here is having me build more guys. Because, yeah, it comes with an Imperial pilot, just like a guy, and a Mimban stormtrooper. Was that the planet he was on? I don't remember the name of it. So it comes with quite a few guys, even though feasibly I don't think all of them will fit in the thingy, the TIE fighter. So that's okay. I mean, I don't know, Lego guys are cool, you know? I'm having a lot of fun with this, honestly. This is really neat. Ooh, we're starting to get into like all of these little, we're making both of the, I don't really want to call them wings, but like wings of the TIE fighter. The like hexagon little guys. Yeah. Anyways, what was I talking about? I don't know. What? Oh, so I don't know. So I got like Legos. She's trying to play real hard. So I got the Legos because I was like feeling nostalgic about Lego, you know, and I've been feeling really nostalgic lately. Like, also, I don't know. So as a kid, I had, when I was like young, I had Legos, like the big ones. But then when I was older as a kid, I had Bionicles, like back when they first started, and those were awesome. Like I really loved building Bionicles, and I feel like that's similar. I was looking on eBay or whatever the other day at like how much, cause I don't know, do you know what I mean? Where it's like I miss Bionicle. It still exists, but at the same time, it's like I don't think I want a Bionicle now. I want like the ones that I used to have. So, oh wait, do these guys have capes too? I didn't get another little package of capes. It might be in here. I don't see more capes. Oh, I guess, okay, here. Look, okay, so I'm looking at the box and I guess Woody Harrelson is not supposed to have a cape. Sorry, Woody Harrelson. Okay, so Han Solo has a cape. And then this gray stormtrooper guy has a cape, but then this black guy doesn't. So a little black stormtrooper guy, or Imperial pilot guy. Whatever. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, being nostalgic about stuff. So yeah, I used to have Bionicles, and those were so cool. So I've been low-key like wanting to get some Bionicles on eBay, like the ones that I had when I was a kid. But then I don't know. It's like I kind of want them, but also looking it up, it was like, oh, they're not as cool as I remember them being. Because the first version of Bionicles, obviously, they're like the simplest because it was the first version, you know. Where the ones now are, I don't know, like pretty intense. I think they're almost like, not Transformers, but I don't know what it's called. I also had this thing when I was a kid. It wasn't like a Transformer where it's like it's the robot guy and then it's the car, but it was like a robot guy that like folded around into like, stop, Tetra, go lay down, Tetra, Tetra, go lay down. It was a robot guy that folded around into like a bear almost. I had that. But anyways, so the old Bionicles are like simpler than the new Bionicles, but they're still cool to me. I don't know. So I'm in this like weird phase where I kind of want to like order some old Bionicles off of eBay. There were like some ones on there that was like a bulk, like a set of like all of them, and that would be cool, but I don't know. I'm one of those, I'm like one of those people where, you know, it's like you can't stop, you don't have to stop liking toys just because you're an adult, you know? I feel like I definitely subscribe to that because of some of the influencers that I look up to, you know? Where's the pants for, oh, here they are. Like Jack Patillo is like heavy into Lego. And then like Aaron Hansen from Game Grumps, and just everyone at Game Grumps. Like if you look at their Instagram or maybe their Twitter, they post pictures of, there's some pictures of their office space and stuff. Or I think they actually did like a video tour of the office space if I remember right. But like all of them, they have so many cool figurines and like toys and stuff just like in their office, and it's such a cool space. I think it's in the frame right now. You can see my glass display cabinet. I got it at IKEA if you are interested. It's pretty cool. It has 4 shelves. Technically there's like 3 glass shelves and there's just the bottom that you could put stuff on, but it's empty because we're moving soon. But I had, what did I have in it? I had a couple of Funko Pops. I'm not like, I don't know, I'm not crazy about Funko Pop because like their design is kind of weird, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I am the type of person who, I don't know, I like figures and stuff, but like quality ones, because at the same time, I used to have a subscription to Loot Crate, and like no diss, I don't know, I guess this might if I'm ever a big time YouTuber with sponsorships, I guess I wouldn't take a Loot Crate sponsorship, but like, sorry, it's kind of just plastic trash. I just call it plastic trash, honestly, because it's most of the stuff that you get, it's not even a quality figure. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, okay, I got one Funko Pop from Loot Crate. I got a Groot one, and it's like a special edition Loot Crate one where his hand glows in the dark. I think it's his hand. Stop. Tetra, go lie down. Tetra, go lie down. I can't play with you right now, I'm sorry. Go play with Garrett. Oh, okay, that's fine. So, yeah, so don't get me wrong, like, you can sometimes get cool stuff from Loot Crate, but for the most part, I felt like it was just kind of junk, honestly. Like, I'm usually not very big into, those, like, blind box things, where, you know, it's one of whatever you can see on the box what it could be, a little plastic figures. And those are, I don't know, those are only cool sometimes to me, honestly. I feel like most of the time they're just kind of junky. Like, you open it and it's like, I feel like they were cooler when I was a kid. I remember I used to have a couple of like Tokidoki ones that were really cool. They were like the little, I don't know what they are, but when I had them, I called them like cactus dogs. You'll probably know what I'm talking about, but they were like little like animal thingies that were really spiky and they were like colorful. I had those and those were cool. Like that was a cool blind box, but there were a lot of not so cool blind boxes that I got and just ended up being kind of disappointed. So yeah, I don't know. I've always enjoyed collecting toys and figures and stuff. And yeah, I don't have anything in my cabinet right now, but I did have some Funko Pops. I have and I'd like to do a, like a little, cause I call this is my art room that I'm filming in right now. It's where I, you know, like do my art and work on my hobbies and whatever. I would love to do a tour sometime, except obviously, like, you know, when it's actually all put together, because, you know, I'm like trying to get things packed up and everything. Oh, okay. So we're making the two sides and they're identical, so I guess I should just like do all of these steps twice as I go. Anyways, yeah, so I would love to do a art room tour sometime, but that probably won't be for quite a while, just because like we're gonna move, and then for a while, like when we first get back to Arizona, we're not getting a house. I want to buy a house, but we're not getting into a house right away, just because, you know, I don't know, I feel like it would be so hard to house hunt from Georgia and not actually get to see them in person and then buy one. I'm not, you know, I would rather like look at them in person and then figure it out. So we're just gonna have this 1-bedroom place when we first get back. So I actually won't have my art room, which will, I mean, it'll kind of suck, but whatever. I'll just like make do, you know, like find like make the space for it, you know, like just use the dining room table and stuff like that. So I won't have my dedicated space, but one day I'd like to do a tour. I keep getting distracted. But all the stuff I had in my display case was, I had some Overwatch Funko Pops. I really enjoy Overwatch. If I felt like I would do a Let's Play if it weren't for the fact that I don't think I would be good at it, because personally I don't enjoy Let's Players that are only one person. I prefer to watch like Game Grumps or Achievement Hunter, where Game Grumps is 2 people, sometimes 3 if it's like guest grumps or whatever, and then Achievement Hunter is like a whole group of people. I feel like that's a lot. I really enjoy watching those because there's like conversation and they like bounce off of each other and whatever. I used to watch, like way back in the day, I would watch like Markiplier, but I'm not as into that stuff anymore. I just feel like it's funnier and more stuff happens when there's like a whole group of people playing. So long story short, I don't think I will ever do a Let's Play, just me. I would like to like play some Overwatch, but I don't know. I enjoy it. I really enjoy Overwatch. Comment if you play Overwatch and I can add you. I'm not great or anything, but I feel like I'm okay. What might need this? Okay. Like what's so there was a long time where, so I've been playing Overwatch since it launched. Like I pre-ordered it, and I played some competitive back when it first started. I played like season 1 and season 2. I played like only Lucio because it was back when the game first came out, and he was just kind of like my safe pick. I don't want to say that. It's not that Lucio is an easy character to play. He certainly does have, like, you know, I don't know. I watch Overwatch League, excuse me, and there's definitely like a method to the madness, but I felt like he was an easy character back in the early days because it was like he heals around him. It's pretty easy to just do that. Now I play Lucio more aggressive these days, you know, like trying to get the, like on Ilios, like trying to get him in the well and whatever. So anyways, so I played competitive back then, but then like took like the longest break from competitive because it just felt toxic, you know, and people took it too seriously, and I felt myself starting to take it too seriously, and like I would get like way too upset when I lost and whatever. So okay, I see. So I only just started playing competitive again recently, just before they added this new endorsement system. And then they added the endorsement system, and I have to say I really like it. I think it really, what am I doing? I do think it has really changed the way that competitive feels. And I've seen some people say that like if it feels like people are being fake, and it's like, I don't know, I would rather people force themselves to be nice for getting the endorsements than be a jackass for the sake of being a jackass. You know what I mean? So, all right, we got these 2 pieces going. Anywho, I started playing competitive again recently because a friend of mine, Brianna, shout out, I love her. Brianna plays, and I was like, I want to get back into it because I want to play with her. And I love playing with her. She's great. But I got back into it and then also it's like, I really enjoy Overwatch. I really enjoy the cosmetics and everything. So I kind of told myself, like, okay, I need 4 of these. Because I never played enough to get the SR for like the golden guns. And then I kind of thought to myself, like, I don't know, like, I want a golden gun, doesn't anybody? So I've gotten back into it, and I'm trying to not like take it so personally and whatever. Like, it's, I don't know. So I've been playing it to get the SR, to get some golden guns, you know. And am I doing this right? Yeah, okay. So yeah, and it's been cool with the endorsement stuff, but it's also hard. They added that thing where you can have your career profile be private, so that you can whatever, I don't know, so that if you have a long history of playing competitive as one character but you're not really into that anymore, then people don't have to know, so they don't expect you to play that character, which, I don't know, since I don't play very high rank, I haven't really ever found that to be an issue. I've never, because I'm only like, what's my SR? It's not very high. It's like just under 2,000. So I mean, I'm like pretty standard middle of the pack, you know? I feel like I'm decent. I feel like I've certainly learned a lot from watching Overwatch League. Shout out to the Houston Outlaws. They're my favorite team. Like my favorite team. I always cheer for the Houston Outlaws. But anyways, I learned a lot from watching Overwatch League, like how to play better. And so I feel like if I actually play more, I could get a good way up above 2,000. But I also just don't have the time, you know? I'm like, I feel like I'm living that struggle lately where it's like you have a lot of games that you want to play, but it's just like, where's the time? You know what I mean? What was I saying? Overwatch, I feel like I could be decent. Oh yeah, I never have time. So, like, I'm a serial game not finisher. Like, I don't finish games. I think I need to do that again. Make what I just made again. Right? Because, I mean, it told me to make 2, which did this, but then I still have this one. So I think I need to make more. Anyways, so games that I haven't finished. Because I don't have time, and then I never beat games. I don't know why I'm so bad about beating games. Let me know if you also like start games and then don't beat them. I have a really bad habit of that. I could name the games that I've beaten in recent years. It's not very many. I beat Until Dawn only once though, because you know how that's one of those games. If you don't know about Until Dawn, it's one of those games where you make choices, and then characters will die if you make the wrong choice, and whatever. And then it's got the quick commands where you only have a certain amount of time in like a scary situation where it's like press triangle. So I beat Until Dawn, but only once. Like I didn't really care to try to find different endings. Do you know what I mean? So, and then I beat Undertale. And I did beat it like the, what did they call it? Like the true good or whatever way. Like I didn't, spoilers if you haven't played Undertale, but it's been years, I think, so I think I'm good. But the run where you don't kill anything, and then even like that end part where you have to go back and make, what's her name, Undyne be your friend. I did that. That was a good game. I really enjoyed it. However, also Undertale is one of those games where like the fandom kind of like ruins it, you know? I hate that stuff where there's a cool thing and then it feels like the fandom ruins it. And I feel like everything I ever like has that problem. Cause I mean, freaking, back in the day, I was a Homestuck. So shout out to Homestucks if you're out there. What's that meme? You're entitled to a veteran's discount if you're at Homestuck. So yeah, Homestuck was cool, but then the fandom got like real bad, you know, and then it got embarrassing. So it's just kind of like, remember the good old days before it got real cringy to like Homestuck. Anywho, I also, speaking of not finishing things, I never finished Homestuck. And like, is it insane of me if I feel like I should reread it to finish it? Because it's long. It's like long as hell. But I don't know. I've thought about that, like rereading it and finishing it, because it is a really cool story and it's a cool concept and whatever. But I don't know. I also feel like I low-key have some beef with Homestuck because of that whole Kickstarter thing, like the Homestuck Kickstarter. Did anyone else do that? I backed that. And I know it finally came out. I backed the Kickstarter for the game. I waited for the game. And I know it finally came out. Like, it's in my Steam library, I think. But once again, with not finishing games, I haven't touched it. Just because, I don't know, it took so long that I guess I'm just like, do I even fucking care? Do you know what I mean? So, I don't know. Let me know if you have played the Homestuck game, a Hive Swap, I think it's called. Let me know if it's even worth doing or if it's just kind of garbage. So, but yeah, other games I haven't finished. I still haven't beaten Breath of the Wild. Yeah, I had a brain fart there. Breath of the Wild, I still haven't beaten. It's such a beautiful game though. I feel like part of me doesn't want to beat it because I don't want that to end. Do you know what I mean? The experience of the game. It's really good. It's a really beautiful thing. So, oh, what are these doing? Going on the corners. I'm close to beating Breath of the Wild though, and we have the DLC because Garrett beat it. Garrett beat it and he started doing some of the DLC. He hasn't played it recently though. Because I don't know, he's similar to me where he kind of goes through like game phases where it's like playing one game a whole lot and then you kind of get tired of it and then play another game a whole lot. So what game phase am I in right now? I don't know. I wasn't playing any games while we were out of town, obviously, for like our little vacation. So I haven't played anything in, I don't know. I don't want to say a couple weeks, like a week. But what was I playing a lot of? Oh, another game that I beat recently was Splatoon 2. I beat the original Splatoon, and I beat Splatoon 2. And now I have the Octo expansion DLC for Splatoon 2, and like, good God, it's really hard. And like my sister had it before me, and I think she beat it. Lauren, comment if you beat it. But so I was like seeing her on Twitter, you know that meme where it's like spoilers with no context? I saw her post the Splatoon 2 spoilers with no context, and I was like, or Octoling expansion spoilers with no context, and I was kind of like, okay. And then I played the Octo expansion, and it's like, oh, I get it now. And it's really hard. It's miserable. Okay, we finished bag 3, by the way. We started doing the, like, I don't want to call them wings, but the little side panels. They're kind of wings, I suppose. So we're almost done. We're on to bag 4. Oh my gosh, I'm excited. Okay. This has been a lot of fun. Ooh. Let me know if you would enjoy more like Lego vlogs. Also, let me know if any of like the Lego noise has been too loud. I don't have a mic or anything. Like, it's just I record with my phone, but I have thought about getting one. So let me know. Anyways, yeah, we're playing games. There's nothing story-wise that I've been super into lately. I mean, I don't know. Like, I guess the Octo expansion does have a story, but like not, it's kind of in bits and pieces, you know? You get the story like really gradually. I don't want to spoil it or anything, and there's not even anything I really could spoil because I'm not very far into it, but I can tell that it's like the story of the Octolings is being like really like slowly dished out to you in like little baby portions, you know? So that's interesting. So I guess you could say that's a plot game that I'm playing. And I've also, I got Stardew Valley on the Switch, and I was playing the heck out of that a few weeks ago. I haven't recently, but I should get back to it because I do want to like beat the game, quote unquote, because you can beat that game. Plus it's like one of those games that I neglected because I actually did buy it back when it first came out on Steam. So I do have it like on Steam and on the Switch. And I only played it a little bit on Steam and then kind of whatever, tired of it and then moved on to something else. But then I was back into it on the Switch because it really feels like it's a really fitting game for the Switch, for a portable console, you know? Because it's you know, kind of like, it's almost like a DS kind of title where it's a game to play in your downtime that's not like too much to focus on or anything. Because I think that's also one of the reasons that I haven't finished Breath of the Wild is because there's more to focus on. Because I'll be honest, I do bring my Switch to work with me sometimes at Subway, because there are plenty of nights where it's not busy at all and there's nothing to do. It's like if all the dishes are done and whatever, you're just kind of sitting around doing nothing. So I've brought it with me, but I haven't played, what's it called? I haven't played Breath of the Wild just because like I feel like it takes too much focus. So I need to get into that. But I would play a lot of Stardew Valley while I was at work, because that's a really easy game to just like, you know, just kind of play, and then like it's easy to just pause and drop real quick and then come back. It's not like you're pausing mid-boss fight or something. So take a sip. So I don't know. If anyone plays Overwatch, what do you think of Hammond or like Wrecking Ball? I feel like no one is actually gonna call him Wrecking Ball. I like Hammond better. But what do you think of Hammond? Let me know. I at first, like, because I follow the Overwatch Twitter, so at first when they like revealed him, I was just like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, right? But I don't know, he's really grown on me because, so I play Overwatch on PC. If you want to add me, totally let me know. I'd love to add you. But I play on PC, so I got to play him on the PTR, the Public Test Realm. That's what that stands for, if you didn't know. So I got to play him on the PTR. I think he might still be on the PTR. I don't really know. But he so I thought he was so stupid until I played him and like got to hear his like robot voice and stuff, and then he really grew on me. And it's like, he's goofy, but I love it. Like, I love how goofy it is. He is just as a character, so I really actually like him now, and he's pretty cool to play, especially like speaking as I guess I would call myself a tank main. I main a tank or heals typically. I really prefer, I don't play as Roadhog because he's like an off tank. I don't really like him that much. But I do really enjoy playing as Zarya, D.Va, Orisa. Those are my main ones. And then for heals, I like to play, I don't play as much Lucio as I used to. I used to be like mad into Lucio, but not anymore. I typically will play Moira, Anna. I feel like I'm forgetting someone really important. Oh, Brigitte. I'll play those. I feel like I'm forgetting a healer. I don't really play Zenyatta. I don't really play Lucio. Mercy. Oh, I don't really play Mercy. I like her. I bought her the breast cancer research skin because it's super cute, and then also it was really cool of Blizzard to do that whole charity event. I thought that was super cool. But anyways, yeah. So I don't really play much Lucio, Zenyatta, or Mercy, but I play the other ones, the other healers. They're a lot of fun. But yeah, so that's, yeah, I like Hammond because he's a new tank option. He spices it up. I like his grappling hook thing. There were like, on the PTR, there was those, the custom games that you can make where people were just like, it was on King's Row. And then there's that statue on Point A of King's Row. And everyone was just like grappling on it and like spinning violently. It was pretty good. Anyways, okay. I sorted all the stuff for bag 4. So we're almost done with this, actually. I'm really surprised. And now that I look at it, I see how this goes on. There's like little wrench thingies here. And then there's little bars in the wings, so it's gonna like, I'm excited. I'm surprised that this didn't take too much time to finish. Anyways, I think these are exactly the same, so I'm just gonna do them both at the same time still. I'm sorry I talked about I talked about Overwatch a lot there. I'm sorry if you are like any audience members who don't know anything about Overwatch. It's probably really confusing, but I would highly recommend it. Even if you normally don't like those kinds of games, like the like team-based shooter games where you gotta like kill the other team and win and whatever. Because I wasn't really into those. Like I've never really liked Call of Duty or any of that, whatever. But I do really enjoy Overwatch. It's a lot of fun. I think the diversity of all of the characters is really what makes it, you know? It's just a lot of fun. And then the character interactions are really cool. Shout out to everyone waiting for Zenyatta lore. Rest in pieces. I'm sorry. But we can talk about not Overwatch. That's fine. Oh, shoot. What are those? Oh. Nothing. It's going. I'm almost done.
It looks cool.
Yeah.
Can I see this?
Yeah. It's really cool. Look, it goes like this. And then goes like this. I want more. I'll do more Lego vlogs.
Did you like a Lego thing for your birthday?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I would. Something cool.
Have you talked about the movie this is from?
Yeah, I talked about yeah, like, oh.
I didn't drop that.
Yeah, I talked about it. You can like be in the. Here, I'll put this in. Yeah, I talked about the movie. And I think I talked about it in the first video though. Yeah, I did. How it was good. Yeah. I was worried that it wouldn't be good, but it was good.
I like how they just have angry faces under their helmets.
Yeah.
It's funny.
And then there's like, I don't know which guns. Did you hear that? I hope that picked up. She's fucking angry. Tetra does this like bark howl. It's hilarious. I hope that picked up. That was really funny. Okay, we're almost there. We're in the final stretch. Ooh. I really want to do more of these though. I'm definitely gonna I definitely want to do some more like Lego vlogs. I don't know.
It was nothing.
It was nothing.
I looked outside and there was nothing.
Good news.
And she continued to bark as I looked outside into nothing.
All right. She's special.
Oh, maybe that's what she barked
Oh,
at.
there's a guy. There's a guy like bug spraying. Just walked by the window. Anyways. So what was I saying? Yeah, I would love to do more of these little like Lego vlogs. But I don't know if I would really have the time to do any until after I move. And then it'll be different. Maybe I'll do one while I'm staying with my grandma. I don't know. Because I am gonna be staying with my grandma just for a little bit while, because I'm going home. So with moving back, I'm moving back before Garrett does, because I'm transferring from. Do you hear her barking more? She's barking at the bug spray guy. Anyways, But yeah, I might do some of those. I might do a Lego. Ugh. Tetra! Tetra! Stop. So, I'll probably do another one of these in August while I'm staying with my grandma, because I'm going home before Garrett because the semester will be starting for college, and I'm transferring to ASU, Arizona State. So, I need to make 2 more of these, don't I? These directions aren't very clear. It says to make 2. I wonder if I'm suddenly going to get to the end here and then it'll be like, I don't know, whatever. These directions aren't as clear as they could be. Anyways, yeah, I'll be staying with my grandma and going to ASU just until like September. But yeah, I could do one then in August. So if you wanna see another one of these, expect one in August. That'll be a lot of fun because I really enjoyed this. Like, I forgot how much fun Legos are. So I'll do another one of these for sure. Sorry, I feel like as this is winding down, I'm running out of things to talk about. So maybe I will maybe I'll speed this up and then come back at the end. Oh, wait, what? Wait. Does this shoot stuff? Wait. Where do you press it? Ooh. Wait, I think this thing shoots stuff. Oh, you can shoot stuff. Okay, let's see. How do you do it? You just press it? How does this work? Oh! Oh! That's cool. Okay, it's time to put it together. Is there like a way up? No. Ooh. Okay. Wow! That was fun. Okay. And then there's like these little red guys that go in the front. And then they like stick out the back. And then when you press on them down, they go. Oh, hold on. Ooh. Okay, we are all done. We got, what gun does Han Solo have? Oh, he's got the big one. So we got all of our little guys. Ooh. This was a lot of fun. Okay, what does he have? Silver one. Okay. Oh, I have like an extra, I got an extra silver gun, that's fun. Okay. So we got all of our little dudes. Oof, got Han Solo. I wish he came with his hair, honestly, that'd be pretty cool, but whatever. And then, oh, I guess it's showing how you can like put a guy in here. Oh, okay, it's showing that you can like stick these little guns in here in the cockpit. That's cool. Okay. Awesome, we're done. And now there's just like ads for other Star Wars stuff. Maybe I should get the small Millennium Falcon next. That would be cool. Cool. Okay, so, ooh, all done. It's pretty big, actually. So let me know if you guys liked hanging out. I thought it was pretty fun. So I would love to do this again sometime. Do a little Legos and chill. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and see you again next time. Bye.